If you're on a tight budget and wondering what precious metals you should buy right now, this video is going to save you hundreds of dollars in premiums. I'm standing inside one of the busiest coin shops in the country, and what I'm seeing here tells an incredible story about what's happening in the silver market right now. Look at this showcase behind me. It's packed with 90% constitutional silver. Half dollars, quarters, dimes, even silver dollars. But when we walk over to the pure silver showcase, almost completely empty. This tells us something very important is happening, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to buy, what to avoid, and how to get the most metal for your money. Let's dive in. The first thing that jumps out when you walk into this shop is the gold showcase. It's absolutely full of gold coins, more than I've seen here in months. I asked Harry, the owner, what's going on, and his answer was fascinating. We've been buying gold on a regular pace, but it hasn't been selling. It's all about silver lately. Think about that for a second. Gold is at $5,000 per ounce, historic highs, and people aren't buying it. They want silver. Now let me show you something even more interesting. See all this constitutional silver? The 90% silver coins? Harry told me something important. I think Adrian and I are the only ones in town buying it currently. That means all this silver you see here, these half dollars, quarters, dimes, they're flowing into this shop because nobody else is buying them. But the pure silver, the rounds and eagles, they can barely keep them in stock. What does this tell us? It tells us where the demand is. It tells us what people actually want to buy when they walk through that door. Before we go deeper, if you're new here, welcome to Con Invests. This channel is all about helping everyday people understand precious metals, smart investing, and building real wealth. I don't sell courses, I don't sell signals, I don't ask for your money. I just share real information from real coin shops, real dealers, and real market data. If you find this helpful, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Let me know. Are you stacking silver, gold, or both? And what's your budget like? Your engagement helps this channel reach more people who need this information. All right, let's get back to the most important question. So here's the situation most new stackers face. You want to buy precious metals, but you're on a strict budget. Maybe you can only afford $100 to $200 per month, maybe even less. What should you buy? I asked Adrian, one of the shop employees, this exact question. When someone walks in and wants to buy today, what are they usually looking for? His answer? Most likely the pure silver. Especially if it's a new stacker, they want the pure silver. But then he said something really interesting. The more seasoned stackers, they see the value in the 90%. With premiums being low on the 90%, people will say, hey, I'll take your half dollars or even the Morgan dollars and piece dollars because compared to the silver price and the premium on a round, the dollars are a good buy right now. Did you catch that? New stackers want pure silver. Experienced stackers want constitutional silver. Why? Let me break it down for you. Let's start with pure silver rounds. These are the most popular option for new buyers. Current pricing at this shop, spot plus $5. With silver at around $80 per ounce, you're paying about $85 for a 1 ounce silver round. So for under $100, you get 1 ounce of pure 0.9999 fine silver. The advantages of silver rounds. Easy to understand. It says right on the coin, 1 troy ounce, 0.9999 fine silver. There's no math to figure out. You know exactly what you have. Easy to sell. When it comes time to sell, pure silver is the easiest to move. Every coin shop, every dealer, every online buyer wants pure silver rounds. Standard weight. You can easily calculate your holdings. 10 rounds equals 10 ounces. Simple. Liquid market. These sell fast. At this shop, Buffalo rounds are their best seller. They literally cannot keep them in stock. The disadvantages, higher premium. You're paying $5 over spot. On an $80 ounce, that's a 6.25% premium. Not divisible. You can't break a 1 ounce round into smaller pieces without destroying it and losing value. All or nothing. If you need to sell or barter, you have to sell the whole ounce. So pure silver rounds are great if you want simplicity and easy resale, but they come with a premium and they're not divisible. Now let's talk about the option that experienced stackers prefer, 90% constitutional silver. These are pre-1965 US coins, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and silver dollars. They contain 90% silver. Current pricing at this shop, about $1.40 face value gives you 1 ounce of silver. So to get the same 1 ounce of silver you'd get from a round, you'd pay about $79.80. Let me repeat that. The same 1 ounce of silver. Silver round, $85. Constitutional silver, $79.80. Savings, $5.20 per ounce. That might not sound like much, but if you're buying 20 ounces, that's over $100 in savings. But here's where it gets really interesting. Let me show you something. For the same $85 you'd pay for 1 silver round, you could instead get 14 silver dimes. Look at this comparison. Option A, 1 ounce silver round. Option B, 14 silver dimes, same silver content. Now, which one is more useful if you ever need to barter or sell a small amount? The advantages of constitutional silver. Cheaper per ounce. You're getting silver below spot price right now. That's unheard of in normal markets. Highly divisible. Instead of one piece, you have multiple smaller pieces. Dimes, quarters, half dollars, all different denominations. Flexibility. Want to sell just a little bit? You can sell 1 dime. With a round, you have to sell the whole ounce. Recognized currency. These are actual US coins. People recognize them. They have denomination marks. In a barter situation, that matters. No premium when you sell in normal times. Usually, constitutional silver trades very close to spot. The disadvantages. Harder to understand. New stackers struggle with the math. Every $1 face value equals 0.715 troy ounces of silver. That's not as easy as 1 ounce equals 1 ounce. Currently hard to sell. Right now, very few shops are buying constitutional silver. This shop is one of the only ones in the area, so if you need to sell quickly, you might get a low price. Wear and tear. These are old coins. They're worn. They don't look as shiny and new as a fresh silver round. Storage. 14 dimes take up more space than 1 round. So which should you buy if you're on a budget? Here's my honest answer. It depends on your timeline and goals. If you're a short-term buyer planning to sell within a year, buy pure silver rounds. They're easier to sell, easier to understand, and in a volatile market, you want liquidity. If you're a long-term stacker, holding for 10, 20, 30 years, buy constitutional silver. You're getting more silver for your money, and you're getting divisibility that will be incredibly valuable if you ever need to use it. Harry made a great point. If someone's looking for a quick flip, constitutional is not the way to go right now at all. But if you're stacking for 20, 30, 50 years, then it's a screaming deal if you understand it. I agree with that completely, but here's what I personally do. I buy both. I keep some pure silver rounds for easy liquidation if needed, but the bulk of my budget goes into constitutional silver because I'm getting more metal for less money. Now, what if you want to buy gold on a budget? At $5,000 per ounce, gold seems out of reach for most budget buyers, but there are actually options. The cheapest gold piece you can buy at this shop is a 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagle. Current price, $571. So for under $600, you can own a piece of US minted gold. But, and this is important, the premium is brutal on fractional gold. Harry broke down the math for me. 1 ounce Gold Eagle, $5,200, premium of $200. 10 1/10 ounce Gold Eagles, $5,710, premium of $710. That's a $510 difference in premium for the same amount of gold. So if you're buying gold, here's my advice. If you can afford it, save up and buy full 1 ounce coins. The premium savings are massive. If you absolutely can't afford a full ounce, buy 1/10 ounce pieces, but understand you're paying a huge premium. You'd need gold to hit $5,700 just to break even on that premium. Consider the gold-silver ratio. Right now, it's at 62 to 1. That means 1 ounce of gold equals 62 ounces of silver. Historically, when this ratio is between 60 to 80, Both metals are good buys. You can choose either one. Personally, if I'm on a strict budget, I'm buying silver, not gold. You get way more metal for your money, and silver has more upside potential percentage-wise. Now let me tell you what's really going on behind the scenes at this coin shop, because it reveals something important about the market. Harry told me they haven't ordered from a wholesaler since October or November. Why? Because the turnaround time is 3 weeks, and in a market this volatile, that's way too risky. Think about it. You order silver today at $80 per ounce. You lock in the price and pay up front, but you don't get the product for 3 weeks. What if silver crashes to $60 in that time? You just lost $20 per ounce on inventory that hasn't even arrived yet. So instead of ordering wholesale, they're buying everything that comes in over the counter from customers selling their silver. And here's the crazy part. Adrian told me that as soon as they buy something, there are people waiting in the shop to buy it immediately. Someone selling to us, there's already somebody waiting for it, Adrian said. We're not going to mess with that. The shop is literally acting as a direct exchange. Silver comes in from sellers and it walks right back out to buyers, sometimes within minutes. That level of activity, that tells you demand is still incredibly strong. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, volatility. Silver is moving $3 to $6 per day right now, sometimes more. Harry put it perfectly. Down $3 or up $6. We're starting to get numb to it, but that's 10 times the normal move on silver. Years ago, 90 cents up or down, and we'd all be looking at each other like, wow, what's going on? Did a war start? This volatility is why they're doing spot plus pricing instead of fixed pricing. The price changes so fast they'd have to update their signs every hour. And think about this, on a 100-ounce bar, a $3 move equals $300. That's significant. This volatility is also creating opportunity. If you're buying for the long term, these daily swings don't matter. You're accumulating at prices that might look cheap in 5 to 10 years. But if you're trading, this market will chew you up. Don't try to time it. Here's something fascinating that's happening right now that most people don't know about. There are currently 41 confirmed cases of spoofing on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. They've frozen 7 accounts already for people trying to manipulate the price of silver. And get this, JP Morgan recently moved their trading desk to China. JP Morgan, the same bank that was fined for spoofing precious metals prices in the past, just moved their operations to China. Coincidence? Maybe, but it definitely makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. The fact that manipulation is happening on the Shanghai Exchange tells you how important the silver market has become globally. This isn't just a Western phenomenon anymore. One last thing I want to mention, ratio trading. With gold at $5,000 and silver at $80, the gold to silver ratio is about 62 to 1. Harry mentioned that when the ratio was in the low 50s, a lot of people were trading their silver for gold. But now that it's back up to 62, that trading has tapered off. Here's the general rule. Ratio below 50, consider trading silver for gold. Ratio 50 to 80, both are good, stack either one. Ratio above 80, consider trading gold for silver. Right now at 62, you're in the middle zone. Neither metal is screaming, buy me over the other. This is actually good news for budget buyers because it means you have flexibility. You can choose based on your personal goals rather than feeling like you're missing out on one or the other. Alright, let's bring this all together with my final recommendations for budget buyers. If you have less than $100 per month, focus on constitutional silver. Buy dimes and quarters for maximum divisibility. You're getting the most silver for your money. Don't worry about short-term selling. You're building wealth. If you have $100 to $300 per month, split between constitutional and pure silver rounds. Maybe 70% constitutional, 30% rounds. This gives you divisibility and easy liquidity. If you have $300 to $500 per month, mostly silver, constitutional, and rounds, start saving toward your first full ounce of gold. When you hit $5,200, buy that gold ounce and start over. If you have $500 plus dollars per month, you can afford to buy both silver and gold. Keep the gold-silver ratio in mind. At current ratios, both are solid buys. Most important advice: don't borrow money to buy metals. Don't skip rent to buy silver. Don't gamble with money you need for bills. Stack what you can afford to set aside and forget about. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This is wealth preservation over decades. The precious metals market is in an incredible place right now. We're seeing historic volatility, massive demand, supply constraints, and global market shifts that haven't happened in our lifetimes. Whether you're buying your first silver dime or your 100th gold eagle, the key is to start, to take action, to get some physical metal in your hands. Don't wait for the perfect price. Don't wait for silver to drop to $50 or gold to drop to $3,000. It might never happen. Buy what you can afford, when you can afford it, and build your stack over time. That's the strategy that works. That's the strategy that's worked for thousands of years. This is Khan Invests. I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue exploring the world of precious metals investing. If you found this valuable, subscribe, comment, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Stay smart, stay safe, and keep stacking.